Welcome everybody. No cool, awesome intro video for you guys anymore. Unfortunately, chat, we had some issues with YouTube and everything like that. So until I get everything kind of sorted out, I will not be having the intro video. And I also should probably mention that. Oh, actually, here, hold on. I don't know. Let me see. Chat, actually tell me if this is better in a second, because hold on. I forgot to put my headset on. Look at me, I'm struggling over here, chat. Is this any better, chat? What's our thoughts? I got the headset on, so let me know if it was better when you first heard me or with the headset. Either way, yeah. Back here on this, I don't know. All right. Yeah. So if you're watching this replay, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, I appreciate it. Anybody, if you want to, definitely let me know in the chat or in the comments. Let me know that you're watching through there. That's awesome. That's really cool. I did see an overwhelming support amount of people that were like, "Man, I really don't get rid of the replays because that's how I watch." So I'm not gonna get rid of the replays on this. And so, yeah. Okay, cool. So, what's up, Mass? How are you? Sorry, Pink, you were not first today. Mass beat you, especially in my log. Brody, oh, cool. This is, let's pull this on this. Hold on a second, chat. Give me a second. So, we're either gonna have better luck or... Hold on. We'll see, chat. We'll see. We'll see if we have better luck. Hold on. Let me see. All right. We'll see if we have better luck with this internet connection or worse luck. I don't think it could get any worse than what we're normally used to, but we will see. Okay. Oh, and actually, give me 1 second because I have to do one more thing real quick. Give me a second, chat. I gotta turn my Do Not Disturb on. Hopefully Streamlabs. There we go. It's so funny, all the different little things that you learn by doing this. Okay. Brody, Naomi, how are you? Gretchen, how are you, dear? Leonardo, how are you? What's up, Anthony? What's the new setup? No green screen. Yeah, so no green screen. Currently, right now, I'm puppy sitting, so I'm not at my house. What's up, Gabby? Tracy, what's up, King? How are you, buddy? If you guys are into Fortnite, you can check out King's channel, King GN. So he's really good at Fortnite Mobile. So, what's up, Dustin? Sounds the same. All right, so no difference. All right, maybe just every single time that I've streamed, it just went through my computer instead, which that is either encouraging or discouraging. I don't know. What's up, Dexter? Congrats on top 50. Yeah, it was funny because I came back. I was away from my phone, and I came back. There was 3 minutes left in the event because I was going to stream with you guys, and there was 3 minutes left in the event, and I was in 118th place, so I just quickly redid 2 levels and bumped to like 42nd. It was super funny. So yeah, I wasn't even, to be honest with you, chat, I wasn't even planning on doing the event, and then I did the last stage, and I got 109,000 like on the first try at it. And I was like, man, that's like a pretty good score to just be going at it. And so I was like, you know, whatever, I'll spend a few items and then just popped into top 100. I was gonna try and push for top 10. I didn't have time for it. Sounds the same. Okay, what's up, VV Life? How are you? Live where you are at work. Oh, cool. Leonardo, what's up? Okay, Colin. Say hello to OP. Tell him you miss him. I don't know who OP is, but hello, OP. What's up, Carl? Drago, how are you? From Germany, nice. What's the best war defense since AI is controlling defenses? It depends. I would say a strategy within your alliance is going to be your best defense. So what's best for our defense is probably different for you. Axel, how are you? Sumo, how are you? What's up, Perka? Can finally stop the memes, right, Trickster? That's funny. What's Fortnite? It's just it's a different game. Okay. Thanks, King. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay, so I'm like officially full on ham. Oh, this guy gets extra. I guess we're sponsoring Merge Dragons today. Yeah, so I am currently puppy sitting right now at the moment. So I'm not at my house. I don't have my green screen up, but I figured I'd try this. So it might be cool to do like traveling streaming if I'm getting used to this. This is out of my comfort zone right now, to be honest, chat. I'm officially full on ham at the moment, so I've actually been storing everything in TC20 right now. Currently, I'm not leveling up a hero, so I'm also storing. I have 139 in there. I've got 189 in there, and I've got 211 in there. So I'm currently storing up feeders. So it'll be the first time that I'll kind of power level something. I'm deciding, honestly, chat, to make a move on Elkanin or the Hatter. Because I think that either one of them would be better for my defense for war over Evelyn. So I still haven't decided on this because I can give them cleric emblems because I still haven't used my cleric emblems. So I think that will ultimately make my defense a bit better to go that route. I also haven't used my sorcerer emblem. I haven't been able to make the move on my Natalia. Who's the guy in the background? Apparently it's Theodore Roosevelt. That's just what they have. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Hold on. Is that better? Should I do that? Is he distracting? But I feel like the lighting is worse there. I don't know. So, yeah. Yeah, you caught me live, Mandy. What happened to Zero? Zero's taking a break or quit the game, one of the two. I'll try and wrap him back in sometime soon. Show the puppies and ratings jump? I don't know what that means, Sumo. Oh, show the puppy? Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll bring the puppy. The puppy is kind of a savage. I don't know. Oh, Possum. Oh, Harry Monk? Okay, Harry Monk misses him? Okay. I'll let him know. Dang loot. Oh, so it is broken? It is broken. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, I don't know. I tried logging in there, just so you know. I tried logging in, and I think their whole site is kind of broken right now, Pink. So I couldn't even mess with it. I couldn't even get logged into it. It was just kind of broken. What do you mean by why not the green combo? Yeah, the old president, right? What do I think about Miki? Yeah, so I want to make a video on Miki, Wukong. So I was waiting to make the video because I knew Miki was coming out. So I want to make a Titan video discussing actually all four, going over the pros and cons and stuff like that, and just giving you a straightforward video on all four and, which is better, Amvir, which is better, Wukong, Tarlac, Miki. So I think that it will probably be best if I wrap it all up into one short video and discuss thoughts on which is better, which one to level up, that kind of stuff like that. So I want to do that, but just a quick kind of synopsis on this would be, so all allies get 130 normal attack that only applies with the enemy has more HP. So obviously that is a clear indicator of Titan type stuff. Attacks with stacks with similar status, so 170. The effect lasts up to 5 turns. They get the target nearby enemies get silenced for 4 turns. So the elemental link, 4% generation, mana generation. So Why are you doing this to me? You know, I think that, you know what, chat? I might be moving to the other room. Give me a second, because I think that there's bad reception to the. There's bad reception on my phone. So he talked about this, that my reception would be bad. Give me a second, chat. So I got it back up. So my reception here with my phone is really bad. So now it's like we don't have an internet issue, we have a phone issue. So if it does that again, I'm probably just going to try and move to the other room because I don't have crazy good service. So yeah, I will definitely make that video, Mandy. I'm just trying to see if I want to do it with my green screen or not. I haven't been at my house, to be honest with you. So what's up, Face? What's up, Donald? Yeah, so green combo would be Evelyn and Elkonen, yeah. Why replace Eve? The biggest reason why I would replace Eve, chat, is that she's a ranger class, and right now my Athena has been getting all my ranger emblems. So that's the reason why. So need to kind of emblem up my heroes a bit. You would prefer Hatter? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use on my defense. Just came here to like the video. Thanks, Bfish. I appreciate that. Is Miki similar to Gunnar with the elemental link? No, it's completely different, Vivi. Cheap Wi-Fi. No, it's not even the Wi-Fi. It's my phone service over here. That's what it is. Because like even like phone calls drop, and it doesn't matter if like I've got full bars. So I think my internet is going to be amazing. It's just going to be my phone reception, and my phone reception is tied to that. So if it does that again, I'll probably just move because I'm not bound or stuck to this position where I'm at, even though it is pretty comfortable right here. Can I get Frida in with Athena? Yeah, you would use Frida and Athena together. Miki's defense is insane. His defense is definitely pretty solid for sure. Let's see. Okay. What's up, Tudor? Alright, so raid tournament type stuff, I've actually been doing pretty good. I think I've got this kind of figured out. Oh, wow, sweet, sweet. My defense, oh, never mind, that was my offense. Alright, so my defense is 2-1. I lost one, I shouldn't have lost this one. I goofed on this. But I think I'll do pretty good with this. This is my current defense. I've been strategizing on this. These have been really good setups for having them, like, because I'm going against the color. So right now you can't bring purple in. So I'm going really tight so you can't color stack against the tank, and then just kind of forcing all this. I went with Li Zhu, which is I'm assuming has been really good. I went more of just mana restriction. So taking all the mana here, taking all the mana here. Wukong will just kind of kill with specials. And then we've got Skittle Skull because it's slow and it's funny. So it's AoE. So I don't know. This is the defense I went with. And it's done okay. So I think I'm just going to bring all greens here. Buddy's like sick. Oh, Gadieris would be really good potentially on defense. I didn't even think about that. It's not even healing. It's like really slow. You know, it might be my phone too. My phone's been kind of slow lately. Do I prefer Frida or King Arthur? Sorry, do you prefer Frida or Athena? You already maxed King Arthur. So if you already have maxed King Arthur, you would do Athena. Because King Arthur is pretty much the same as Frida. Yeah, so yeah, you'd want to use them together. Glad you caught me too, Big. Miki can be useful tank if emblemed up. I don't know. I wouldn't put Miki on it as a tank. You only have Eve, Caitlyn, and Elkinen as your green 5-stars. Hack Caitlyn on your defense for at least 1.5 years and replace her with Eve. You're not super convinced on it. Yeah, Sunny, I actually don't mind Caitlyn on defense. I think I like Caitlyn better than Evelyn on defense. So especially emblemed up, Caitlyn actually does work. Elkinen emblems is actually fine on defense. Nitty has him there too because the emblem issue. Yeah, so I've definitely considered it. I've seen both. Like, I've been bouncing bound between Elkinen and Hatter because I think Hatter would be kind of sick too. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate you saying hello. Yeah, so Perka actually, Frida and Arthur are going to just replace each other, but Frida plus Athena will not replace each other, and Arthur plus Athena will not replace each other. So Frida and Arthur they take away from each other. What's up, Franklin? Elkinen is a cleric. Regard has emblems. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I've talked about this quite extensively about using emblems on 4 stars and 3 stars. I'm not a huge fan. Never been a huge fan. What's up, Bassos? How are you, buddy? Yeah, long time no see, too. Alright, we're searching for an opponent. It's apparently not finding an opponent. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't go down. It's going down on us. Alright, cool. I think it's got to be my phone connection where I'm at. If you were just getting started, alright, so chat, I think, give me a second. I'm gonna move places, and I'm gonna see if that fixes things. Because I'm not held to this spot. I have to get new audio, so give me a second. I'm still here. You'll have a completely different background when I come back, and hopefully this will fix the phone issue. Give me a second. Alright, hold on a second, chat. Hold on. I'm almost all set, chat. I think hopefully this should fix it. Okay. see. No, that's there. Alright, it's going to be pretty dark. Let me see. I don't think that there's going to be a way that I can make this lighten up more. Might have to just chill. Like, this might be the best that you get today, chat. Not super well lit. I don't have my lighting with me, chat. All right. I'm probably just gonna bring this team again. Okay. If I was just getting started in this game and wanted to spend a little bit, jumpstart your hero roster, what kind of budget would you set for myself? I mean, that's really tough. That's a good question, though. I think the biggest thing would be realistic with your expectations, because like, it's very difficult to get a lot of heroes without having a lot of money to back it up. I would focus, honestly, I would just run on TC20 and not worry about anybody else is what I would do. The biggest advice that I can give you is make sure you do like the VIP thing, the $5 a month. That's super worth it. And just buy super inexpensive offers. So like this one that just came through. Oh my goodness, chat. Come on, if it's not one thing, it's the other. Why are you doing this to me right now? I don't know why this is, I can't. See if I can get more than, hold on, chat. I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna find where I can find more than 2 bars worth of service. Hold on, chat. So, one. This honestly leaves me wanting to this makes me want to only stream through Blue Labs, or sorry, like stream directly from my computer. Find a way to do that. I'm not stoked on Air Server. Air Server's kind of been a jerk. All right, let's see. Maybe I have to stay like this. Alright, I'm trying, chat. You guys don't know how frustrating this is. Actually, you probably do, because you're experiencing it with me. Maybe it's all that stuff. Alright, let me see. Sorry, give me a second, chat. No, you're just not connected to Wi-Fi. Alright. I had some stuff open in the back of it. Hold on. All right. Okay. Yeah, so I would just recommend that. You can see Miki is solid offensive here. Wouldn't put him on defense, right? Yeah. Scare them all away, right? See you, Sonny. Might get Lincoln in the background, right? Sounds like a car crash in there. Did a car crash? No. No car crash. Alright. Alright, you guys chatted a bit. Give me a second. What do I think about Margaret? I'm not huge on Margaret. Just curious, who should I use your tablets on? Hel, Kuchin, or Sheshat? All of them? You have purple offensive heroes. Okay, so this is this your first? If it's your first, I would probably do Hel. Brian? Oh, it hates me. There's no fixing this chat. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, chat. It's like maybe like I feel like I'm in like a Verizon commercial or something. It's so weird that it's doing this because like I can use it just fine. I think it's just like it has to go over the network for some reason. Feed the hamsters for more power, right? Use a stream with so it's just so you guys know, chat. It has nothing to do with the video part. It's my connection with my phone apparently. It was a lot of fun too, so it might be focused on your phone voice, right? Those were the days, chat. It was so fun to stream back then because like I didn't have to show my face at all. I would just like lay in my bed. I would like didn't even need to like I was not worried about presentation at all whatsoever. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't even care. Like I would just be like chilling. Yeah, my sexy beard, man. You guys are trouble. Yeah, what's up, Rami? All right, I don't know what the question is for that, Aussie. What's up, Noza? All right. What's up, lady? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go attack this, and hopefully it doesn't crash my game. Enjoy lady channel though. Don't understand her. Oh, that's funny. I really don't want to. Alright, good. So I didn't click that diamond, chat, so that's kind of important. A lot of people would have just clicked the diamond, but there was no point in me clicking the diamond right there because I was going to have everybody max up anyways. Alright, turns out Little John's pretty good. Alright, well, that was punishing. Oh, you're... Come on. We'll just... You guys are just going to get a ton of advertisement for Air Server. Which I think actually, chat, I might get away from Air Server because I've had issues with Air Server. It just, like, I already paid for Air Server, so I might try a different screen capture. That might fix things, because Air Server has been really kind of not that good. So I might look into just getting a different screen capture because I'm not big on it. I haven't been big on it. Okay. What's up, Oil? It's all good. Sheshak, Cage, or Panther? You have Sartana. I would probably do Panther. I'd probably do Panther. Tarsia. What's up, Reagan? Alright, edit team. Actually, you know what? Oh, connection error. That's so awesome. I think that this froze. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this chat. Is it frozen on your end? Cool. This is so awesome. I love this game. It's not even the game. I have 2 bars on this. I have full Wi-Fi. Nothing else opened in the background. Let me try and take Bluetooth off. I'm going to try taking Bluetooth off. Maybe that'll help. Alright, so I'm not a big fan of this board. Pretty sure I'm just going to get Wukonged to death. This actually was a terrible board. Yeah, this board was all bad. Wow. All right. Cool. All right. That was cool. Good talk. And this is frozen. Yeah, chat, I don't know what to tell you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna bring blue. So, alright. Alright. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, buddy is good. Just want to say thank you. I appreciate that, Joshua. Yeah, Shed is definitely an upgraded Dominita. This is just closing on me. Maybe what I'll do, chat, is I'll just stop trying to play the game and just answer questions. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Because clearly this is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's see if it actually works. You pulled Panther, Mickey Falcon. I didn't pull. I didn't need to. Alright, I think I'm just going to... No, it's just frozen, chat. Alright, I think I'm just gonna... Hold on, chat. Rather than play the game, let's just hang out together, chat. How about that? This is like improv. We'll chill a little bit. Not playing the game because it doesn't like me. So I'll just hang out with you guys in chat and answer questions. I think that'll help. And I know Air Servers is using me to promote services. Yeah, so chat, let's it's not my iPhone. I mean, I could try that. It's because, hold on, I'm not gonna be able to show you, but I have 1 bar of phone service, but I have full internet connection. So I have the exact opposite problem that I have at my house. I've got amazing phone connection, but my Wi-Fi connection is terrible. So my Wi-Fi connection here is amazing, but through the network it's awful. So we'll just do a Q&A and I'll hang out with you guys for a bit. How about that? I'm gonna scroll up and answer some questions then. All right. Any idea on what levels to get extra world energy? So you don't get extra levels world energy. You only get extra world energy from going up in levels and experience. So there's a video that I'm going to be making on the best places to farm, which what will be covered with that is the best place to get experience. So I will have a video for that too. Will you be able to get anything with our 5 stars? Yes, you will, Spencer. Do not get rid of your 5 stars. And I almost would recommend not getting rid of your 4 stars either. Yeah, wants me to want, but I know it's yeah, Air Server's just been terrible. Mitsuko or Marjana, or wait for someone else to use your rings on. So actually, I really like both of them. You only have Zim maxed. So Marjana is actually really good because of her evade, which her talent is pretty sweet. So I just actually just used her for mine. So let me see. We'll see. So yeah, so I actually do like a Marjana because of the rogue class with the evade. So evade is actually really relevant, and she will be much better when she's even maxed out. So I want to make like an emblem guide video on discussing the emblems and which ones to do and kind of ranking emblem talents, because there are definitely some talents that are better than others. So but they're in separate ones. So Mitsuko is really attractive just because of the fact that she is a sorcerer or sorceress. So that might be a reason to do Mitsuko over her. So Mitsuko is the best sorceress that you can get in the game right now, besides Ursania, I think. Don't do that. You help touch more people than you know. Okay, I appreciate that. My red team setup. Yeah, the red setup is actually really sweet. I really like that. Alright. Does anybody know if Panther and Cheshire's special stack? I don't know, to be honest with you. So yes, it probably would be. I know. I wish it was the internet this time. I could blame the internet. Yeah, you have a really hard balancing farming. Can't wait for the video. So for me, like my farming was mostly all just for backpacks. because that's all I really cared about. Which I can tell you right now, the best place to farm backpacks is Season 2, 1-9. Am I having fun playing again? Your account used to be among the best. You're now a little behind. Yeah, I'm definitely behind, Starcio. Yeah, I'm still having fun. So not this last war, but the war before. I came in second in war, which was pretty cool. Yeah, we're just gonna hide this chat. We tried. I was like, maybe if I sit up. Oh, what did I do? Hold on. All right. I think I just messed everything up. That's cool. Maybe. On. So yeah, no, I am having fun with it still for sure. Just I'm just behind, and that's okay. Like I've really been enjoying like the weekly raids; those have been fun for me. But I think Tarsi, I'm just getting used to not being so heavily involved with everything and all the decisions that it's made the game a little bit easier. It allows me to kind of balance things out a bit because there's so much that goes on. There's so many moving parts that people are unaware of that happen, and so I don't really have to deal with that right now, which has been good. Do I have any idea how the new costumes will work? Heroes are maxed with emblems. Will the emblems... So, Prince, I don't know. We were pretty vocalized in beta regarding the costumes because the way that they released it, like, it's not even worth talking about because it was so, in my opinion, so messed up. So I'm really hoping that they make major changes to it and then they give us a new setup on the costumes. So hopefully when they have a new beta come out for it, I can give you a little bit more feedback on that. But I don't think that they're even close to releasing and figuring out how that's going to be set up. So, yeah. I think that there's a lot of different stuff that needs to happen with it. Thank you very much for some answers. Go with Mitsuko. Yeah, cool. Hanker, who would I like on war defense team? Tarlak or Greg with Marjana, Kucha, and Frida? I'm not big on Tarlak on defense. I had Greg on my defense for a bit and actually was pretty decent with it. So I would probably rock Greg or possibly just not even use green. You have Jackal with 10 emblems. Yeah, he evades like crazy. Yeah, so that definitely... Jackal with emblems is like pretty good. Never a backpack in your inventory. Yeah, so then 1-9 is good. Best place to farm monster chests, Season 1, 13-6. Okay. What's up, ZX? How are you? I think I'm just gonna kind of... Alright, so the absolute best time to gain experience is during Atlantis Rises. Yeah, that is absolutely the best one. Atlantis Rising is absolutely the best time to be gaining experience for sure. And off the top of my head, I don't know which level is the best off the top of my head, but I made a video on that that tells you the best stage for it. But you're right. Which is why it's crazy because like people are like, oh, you're like so far behind. It's just that the game itself changed so much to give like advantages. There's a lot of advantages that you can get that weren't really around. So for instance, like even like the emblems have changed a lot, have made things a lot different. So that's definitely changed things a bit. And even just like the farming, the ability to farm so much more has also been a factor in things too. Alright, well, I'm getting crushed again. That's cool. Wilbur just owned me and I... Okay. Alright. What's my view on defense stack? Purple tanks with yellow flanks or rainbow? I would rock rainbow, Colin. The reason why rainbow is super important is because of your rainbow's super important because of your troops. If you have a ton of troops, then that changes things. But if you don't have a ton of troops, then you're kind of bound to be making sure you run rainbow. But rainbow strategy works really well when you get into higher level matches as well with like war, just because there's more synchronization between everybody. So that also adds that element of why I suggest running rainbow. But yeah, that's kind of the important parts to it. Yeah, so I would run rainbow. And like it depends on, so like the best yellow flanks, like Drake Fong is like the best, one of the best flanks. And then sometimes with purple tanks, it's even okay to not have like Drake Fong. So even like having Gravemaker or Zelene still as the flanks is still okay too. Yeah, that's right, Face. Alright, so 215-9 is pretty cheap during Atlantis Rises. Yeah. Now you're ready to chat? Alright, sounds good. What's up, Alex? How are you, buddy? What color is war, TA? What do you mean by that? The reason you do rainbow is because of the tile damage? Is that correlated together? What do you mean by that? What's up, Shannon? We're having technical difficulties, chat, on actually showing my game capture right now, so I should have things sorted out. Should have things sorted out soon. Colin, to answer your question. So Colin, what I just explained is that what did I explain? Having Drake Fong as your flank is totally fine. Other flanks would be like Gravemaker or Zelene, so that'll be really helpful too. So I wouldn't double up and use like double yellow flanks. I'd use one flank and just run the rest. Used to do rainbow and have all the tiles actually count until learning the stack from Anchor. Yeah, so that's on offense for sure. Yep. I mean, if you're doing 5 stacking, it's mostly about the board. My team would have to survive long enough to go get their specials charged. So, Face, are you talking about on offense or defense? No worries, Colin. I'm glad you were able to rewind a little bit. That's so weird. Yeah, chat, like, this is definitely the time to be asking me questions for sure. Because I really want to concentrate and give you, like, really good answers. So if there's things that you're wondering or whatever, especially since I'm not, like, super involved with making sure, like, my gameplay is, like, solid right now, even though I'm still technically playing the game, but you guys can't see it. Do I prefer Anzog or Guardian Kong? I don't really prefer either. If I had to choose, I would probably choose Anzog. Since you started attacking, your Titan hits are sometimes 1k, sometimes 10k. Your Titan hits should probably be more than that. It depends on what you're stacking, buddy. If you use double yellow, your opponents give a big window. Use purple heroes. Right. Alex is absolutely correct. Three, 2 stacking raids gives you the best performance, but it's all about the boards, really. Yeah, I think it's all about the boards all the time, usually. Could I give a comment briefly on how offensive strategy needs to change for the tournament versus normal raids? Yeah, that's a good question. So the big what I've actually seen, the components on the raid tournaments, because I've done really good on the raid tournaments, is that it is definitely hero dependent and less about the ability. The only time that comes like really into play is like Bloody Battle or the one that is now to where all the charges are fast. I'm not too concerned about like the elemental buff one. Kind of similar to running elemental buff in war. It's not a huge or like the attack buff. It's not a huge advantage. Whereas like you really have to prepare for like arrows and stuff like that. So it's still better to run good heroes rather than the advantage that you're gaining from the buff itself. When it comes to the raids themselves, the color stacking against the defense is super useful. So I found that my best defenses in the weekly raid tournaments have been when I'm running heroes that they lack the strategy to beat that hero. So for instance, like this is a good week to be running like yellows, and color stacking and having it set up to where like it's pretty color stacked. Preferably I would like to have a completely opposite color on the wings, but that really sets it up so you're pretty heavily stacked against them. So yeah. So I think that kind of answers that. Yeah, so face I still wouldn't I wouldn't be running 5 colors on offense. Any word on pirates? What do you mean by that, warrior? Oh, you're just level 20, so my hits are not that good. So even at level 20, you can still get pretty good hits, nerd. If you already had Cage and Sartana max, would you bring up Aaron over Seshet? I mean, both are good. I would probably do Aaron over Seshet just because Cage and Sartana are already single hitter strong ones. You can bring Seshet to 70 and still run it against Guinevere. But yeah. So your Titan record is about 13k. So okay. So you got a ways to grow a little bit, and that's okay, buddy. You'll get higher as you develop your heroes. Pirate Challenge coming back. I think it will be coming back. I don't know the order off the top of my head on what's coming up next, so I don't know that. But yeah. Do I have any advice on how you can motivate your alliance members to join the alliance war? All right, that's an interesting question, Janie. I think that comes from the actual alliance itself, how you have things kind of set up, what your what your viewpoint is, what you're planning on doing, how the structure of the alliance itself is. One thing that I will say that was always huge and implemental to 70's success has always been the co-leaders and the management that had nothing to do with me. So having a strong background with your leadership is super important because you guys are all on the same page and you're all going in the same direction. So I would say like having team members that are going in the same direction is going to be useful. So I would just have like kind of like a very direct conversation. If you're trying to get it to where you want more participation, it's better to have an empty spot in your alliance rather than having somebody fill a spot and they're not on the same philosophy as far as what your alliance is going for. So I would just have like a very direct conversation with those people. Having communication channels outside of the game is super important. So having either Line or Discord, being that's set up and used is going to be really important because That way you can have communication, one-off conversations with somebody rather than having an open conversation in chat. So I would encourage all Alliance members to be either online or Discord and having that set up so you can have those one-off conversations and you're not publicly outing anybody and calling them out. Because I do remember in the beginning days, like the first Alliance I ever joined, it was actually, his name is Cosmos, and I think he still might play for the Last Legion, maybe. But he was part of this alliance, and they kind of outed him and kind of called him out. And me being a new member, I saw this, and I was like I thought it was really kind of messed up for them to do that, and it made me leave the alliance. So having a way that you can have communications with individual members and discuss that will be really important. And I remember Last Legion, we didn't have Line or Discord, and it wasn't until I got into 7 Days Departed that we implemented having pretty much everybody either on Line or Discord. So to even join Departed, you have to be able to communicate with us and be either on either Line or Discord. So then that way you can have those conversations without having them out in public. So I would just get your alliance on the same page. Make sure everybody's on the same page and going towards the right direction. And respectfully, if a person is not going in that direction or not supporting that, then you can politely ask them to find a different alliance. So I think that would be it. How many members? Okay, so this is what's causing this. Okay, so it's there. Alright, let me scroll back up here. Alright, thanks your advice is brilliant video, so happy Red Stack I've watched and crushed it. Thank you, Colin, I appreciate that, buddy. Okay, so next is Avalon then Pirates. Okay, so what are some things you would make to decide to leave an alliance? That's a good question, Big. I would just say if the alliance does not have your same vision, like the way what was my factor when I started playing this game, I talk about this a lot. I really enjoyed playing with the Last Legion. Great, which actually, by the way, I should probably mention this. I said that I would. Give me 1 second, because this is actually a good time to talk about this. So I really enjoyed the Last Legion, playing in there, but I realized that I started spending more and more money on the game, and ultimately for me, I wanted to kind of have a situation to where I was playing with a top level alliance. So I made the decision. I said it to myself, am I leaving on bad terms? And if not, then would I be welcomed back in this alliance? So I realized that I wanted a little bit more out of the game than what they were doing at that time. And I was like, I'm already investing real money and I'm not losing any of my friendships with these people. So I might as well join like a higher level alliance, because worst case scenario, say I hate this new alliance, I know that I haven't burned this bridge and that I'll be able to go back to this alliance. So so I didn't really have that worry or that hard part to it, because I could always go back. So I think the important thing is having a conversation with yourself and asking yourself, what do you want out of the game? And then if that's not what the alliance is giving you, then it's perfectly okay to find a different alliance that will give you that out of the game. So I think everybody kind of plays for different reasons. Maybe some people, they don't really care about being in a top alliance. They want to be around their friends and everything like that. And that's cool too. How to have members of 7DD that don't get involved in alliance chat just play the game? How do many members of 7DD that don't get involved in alliance chat just play the game? I don't know, actually, John. It happens quite frequently. We actually have some alliance members that don't talk at all, and they've been playing the game for a long time. Like for instance, Jazzolini Jazz has been in the Alliance longer than I have, and Jazz is very seldom, rarely in chat. We've had a lot of players like that aren't super involved in chat, that just show up and play the game. Jazz is another one. He's been in the Alliance forever, and there's a little bit of a language barrier. It doesn't really chat much. Dan W, same thing. Dan's been in the Alliance forever, doesn't really chat a whole ton in chat, but just sticks around and plays the game, and that's cool too. So it's all up to, like, we had one of our Alliance members. He literally never said a word. It was so funny. I'm trying to remember his name. It was like an ongoing joke that he was just like, I don't know. There was like this huge ongoing joke. He literally never said a word in the Alliance the entire time, and would just always just show up and just hit the Titan, and would do like crazy amounts of damage, and then one day he just left. It was super funny though. But yeah. All right, let me scroll through. How do you get new members in chat? I don't know what you mean by that. How do you get new members in the chat? All right, so you use promote and demote as your warning system. See, I'm not a big fan of promoting and demoting. Like I don't want somebody to be held to a chat or an alliance based on the worry that they could get demoted. And I'm also not a big fan of like being in the alliance so you can get promoted. I think that you should get promoted for reasons. Like we never really demote anybody ever. I'm actually trying to think of times to when somebody has been demoted, unless it's like somebody stepping down from being a co-leader or something like that. Like I never used demoting as a way to encourage my players. So I'm just not personally a big fan of that. But if it works for you, that's cool too. You'd like to learn more about special effects attacking. All right, so what would you use in order? So I have a video on this, on hero stacking for Titans. So I have a video on that. But yeah, and I actually talk about the order of things too. So let me see. All right, this is one thing that I wanted to actually talk about real quick, because I haven't been able to do it, but I mentioned I would do it. So this is so if you guys want to go ahead and kind of click on this link that I just sent over. So this is Grum. So Grum is the leader of the Last Legion, and he's actually currently undergoing an issue with his potentially losing his house, and he's trying to. He's going through a huge issue with his children, which you guys know how important it is for me to have access to my daughter and stuff like that. And so right now he's actually has a huge issue where he's potentially losing custody of his kids. It goes through it, and he's actually potentially losing home. So I encourage everybody to kind of do that. He's actually really close to hitting his goal. It looks like he's got like 480 away to go. So I would really like to see if we could, maybe help him out. If you guys can potentially help out and do that, it'd be super awesome if you can help out in any way. I don't really support a lot of type of stuff like this, just because I try and make sure that with my channel that I'm, kind of like pretty specific and intentional with everything. But if you can help out, just or even maybe even a help out would just be sending that link or posting that link to somebody. That would also be really helpful too. So you don't have to monetarily help out, but just if you guys could kind of keep that in mind, be super helpful. And I was actually I tried having him come on and talk to you guys, but the whole like kids and fathers' rights, that kind of stuff like that is really, really kind of near to my heart. So Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. All right. So iGift, let me actually, I can probably post my video on that. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second. Give me a second, chat. It's actually one of my older videos, if I remember that. Alright, so this is going to be irrelevant for you.
If you're like me, then you like to get done. So, when I need to grow my business, I use Fiverr. I found a designer for my logo, a programmer for my website,
so right there,
writers
that's
for my
a good
content,
video.
and more.
Nice. That I did, that was actually one of my first videos. It's pretty decent. And then I have another video that I just did that I explained it a little bit more in depth, yeah. So Titan strategy.
See him in chat. That's the guy who actually made the intro video. So his information
so
is
whoever
in
was
my
asking
description.
about Titan
if you
video
guys are
stuff,
looking for intro videos or recruiting videos or anything like that, his line in Discord is in the description of this video. So if you're interested in getting
so thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Just to echo the same question, should you keep 4?
Service
Yes, you
like
should.
how I have set up.
I would keep 4 stars
for my video. Then definitely go ahead and make sure you.
When we need new members, we went 24-hour day in Riku chat. I've never even heard of Riku.
Turn this off. There we go. I don't think I want this.
Thank you, Edith. I appreciate that.
Give me 1 second, chat. I'm pulling this up on here. Your studio.
Okay. Let's see. Alex. 7DD, what emulator do you use? BlueStacks to make the processor go crazy. So so Alex, I'm using
so definitely make sure you check them out.
It's called Air Server, which we've seen the advertisement a ton.
Naked Mine
and I use it through.
That's crazy.
Air Server is
it seems like the Northern got hit more. We didn't get it that bad. It's not end of the world here. Your favorite notification.
I can't use BlueStacks because I'm on an iPhone.
Appreciate that. Loving the talk. That's cool, Amanda.
Thanks, Vivi. I appreciate it.
All right, that's good, King.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll help you out.
50 degrees in Dallas. Yeah, that's nice.
Riku Chat is Alliance Recruiting AR. Oh, okay.
Owen, how are you? Oh, okay. What's up, Worf? How are you, buddy?
Why is it called Riku?
Didn't recognize this. All right, cool. I'll remember that. What's up, Worf? How are you, buddy?
Is that Germany?
Ciao. What's up, Gino?
Thank
Australia,
you,
man. I like to be in Australia right now.
You stacked up on Dark Heroes.
Matt, how are you, man?
2X, Sartana, Cage,
Hank, I haven't watched my live stream since the NFL season. Watched the last 10 videos. You caught up and looking out for a video the past week. Oh, okay. Well, cool. Thanks, Rusty. Thanks for watching the stream. And now you get to catch me live.
Brian, are all
NFL season
those
definitely will cause issues. Where's Sonny headset? Sonny's actually studying right now.
So you've got Sartana,
she's being productive and actually studying. So. Liv's hanging out on her
I would probably do Kunchin, then
Switch
and
right now. I think she wanted to say hello, so she'll probably stop by and say hello. But
Obacon.
First time at the stream. Cool, Chris.
Obacon is single.
I'm doing good, Wayne. Doing good.
I would probably do Kunchin first.
Oh, okay. You like the intro? Thanks.
If all of those are max. If you have Obacon max times 2, Sartana max, Cage max.
You're in Iowa, okay.
I'd probably do Kunchin.
What's up, Kevin? -2 in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think it's only -1.
I don't know. They're all good, unfortunately. There's a lot of really good purple.
How's the war going? War's going pretty good.
That's good to know about some people chatting. Some people don't chat. Yeah.
Setting. Yeah. I don't know how bad it's gonna get.
We've got some that chat all the time, some that don't. I mean,
all right, so
I'm pretty terrible at being
so I've got 6 minutes on there.
Like lately, I've been
really
bad about
being
in Alliance chat.
Titan actually spawned.
Like I went into. Right, so
I think I'll do Titan stuff now.
It's not that I don't want to be here. Just like I don't know.
I'll go
I'm not really
through
into,
some
like,
of the
going into the
videos
chat,
that I
so.
have, so we'll have to go through that.
Okay.
I haven't watched the
Can you make
videos
a question
yet,
about your defense?
because
Sure.
I had people just go ahead and send me some videos
Sure,
that were
you
in
can
Anchor
definitely ask.
Cove, and just said, hey, send me some videos. So
No
we'll take a
problem,
look at
BB.
them, break it down, look at
So
different
now
thinging and everything
my
like
bot
that.
is working.
And then I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get
The other
into
videos playing over you.
into everything else. Shrillex, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that.
You do 2
First time here.
anchors
Oh,
right
cool,
now?
Age.
Is the other video playing?
Singbo.
I don't know what's
In
going
game.
on.
Oh, cool. Thanks for posting. Love the videos. Once government starts
that's
paying
so
again.
weird. Sorry. Is my other video? I'm sorry, chat. I'm like really far behind on the chat. That's so weird. Red Hood or I don't know who. Sorry, I closed it. I closed it. That was just to make sure like you guys are all paying attention. Alright, I don't know. Alright, so Red Hood or Elena? You have GM maxed. Elena's really good for Titans. Red Hood's kind of like versatile. That's up to you. I'd probably do Red Hood just for the heal. Shut one of me up, right? Double anchor twins. See, I'm just getting you guys to. I'm just trying to get you guys to chat. That's all. That's so funny. I'm sorry. Does he read the chat at all? No, he doesn't. He doesn't read it at all. What a pity. Alright, that's so funny. I don't know why it's playing. It's never done that. Chat, like everything's all out of sorts. YouTube's super mad at me right now. I'm mad at YouTube actually right now. I actually disabled, if you guys aren't aware, I disabled Super Chat on my live streams. So no longer will I have Super Chat on my live stream. I actually just had a huge issue where the video I came back, like, you guys know how I just came back. I had, like, the video did really, really well with donations on that video. And they submitted a copyright claim against me. And pretty much just, I'm finding out that they took all of the money that was donated on that video and are trying to give it to the audio version of my thing. So I ended up losing out on that, and I have like a copyright claim that is against them. So I'm actually getting away from having money go through YouTube itself, and I'm just gonna have everything go through Streamlabs. So if anybody does donate, like, just donate through the link at Streamlabs. It's also in the description of this video. If you want to donate to the stream, you can go through it that way, because the super chat that they have set up is just kind of, it's like really messed up. It takes a lot of money, and then now I'm finding out that even when people are donating, my percentage, like I get such a, like my percentage, I think it's like a 65% split. So YouTube, like anytime you donate through super chat, YouTube gets like 35% of that. And then of that 65%, now I'm actually getting all that kind of taken away now on one of my biggest videos when I came back. So I'm kind of all set with YouTube and how they have their super chat set up. If anybody wants to donate, if they feel inclined to do it, I'm just gonna have anything go through Streamlabs, because Streamlabs actually does pay me, and it doesn't take like a million years to go through. So so yeah, I dealt with that all this morning, going through like a copyright claim through YouTube, because they're trying to say that I'm using copywritten material. It's a huge hassle thing that I'm going through. So yeah, I'm not too stoked with YouTube at the moment. Okay. Christy says make it 3 anchors, right? I'll just open up a whole bunch of them. Alright. Yeah, Elena's defense isn't the best, so emblems up will definitely help out her defensive stats. We're involved with creating 7DD chains. If so, what tips would you have about making chain alliances? So, Trickster, I joined 7DD. I actually took a Vicious's spot. So, a Vicious stepped down from from 7DD to start 7 Days Reborn. So I was there. I started right at the very beginning when they started the second 7D Alliance. That was so. As far as being involved in that, I don't know how much I can say I was involved with that. The creating sister alliances and stuff like that, because I was always pretty much dedicated to just 7 Days Departed, and I just stayed pretty much true to that. And I was mostly just focused on like growing, and I think the biggest thing was like people need to know who you are, and that was like the biggest thing to do, was just being known. And I think what helped on that was like having 7 Days Departed be up at the top of the leaderboard and stuff like that, and that made people want to be interested. But I would say the biggest thing that helped out was the organization of things, which I wasn't involved in that. Like I'm probably like the least organized person. But having an organization set up, a communication line set up to where people can go and talk and stuff like that, that was really incremental to creating the chain alliances. I wouldn't just create a sister alliance for the sake of creating a sister alliance. You need to have your main alliance like super well fed and good and everything like that. But there's definitely elements of adding new people to leadership that definitely changes things. Okay. Couldn't really understand, is there multiple play? Okay, so again, so Hello Kuchin, you only have 6 tabards. So Brian, with your case, if all those other heroes are maxed, then I would do Kunjin. If it's your very first 5-star 80, then I would do Hell. Would Twitch be a better platform for me? So I thought about that, Sunny, but unfortunately, if you do Twitch, it doesn't save the videos. And a lot of my viewership comes from people that are watching videos on like repeat. So Twitch is not good for that. And I'm thinking even like Twitch, when it comes to donations, isn't that great. Like it's really hard to become an affiliate. And I have seen a lot of streamers that they get into this like notion that like things could be better elsewhere. And when you're switching platforms like that, like you got to consider I'm in probably the top 1% of YouTubers with the amount of audience that I have, having the amount of audience that I have. So it's very difficult to take all that audience and then just say, hey, just kidding, we're no longer here, we're over here. And so I see a lot of streamers that try to switch over to Twitch or switch over from Twitch to YouTube, that they actually miss out on a lot of their viewers that they had. So there's that whole like pie in the sky thing that definitely changes things, which I mean may sound kind of counterintuitive what I'm doing, which is just switching off my donations to getting people used to doing that if they do decide to donate or whatever. So yeah. Didn't Avi leave the game? Yeah, Vicious. I don't know what's going on with Vicious, to be honest with you. He's had some health issues and stuff like that, and so he's not really crazy involved with the game at the moment. Thanks, Fier. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Can't you link the 2 streams? You can. So Vivi, you can do that. It requires a lot of it requires the knowledge. So what I would like to do is set up being able to stream on Facebook as well as Twitch and YouTube and run them all at the same time. I do need multiple monitors to be able to do that, so I don't have multiple monitors set up. So that's an issue. So like my streaming setup is very native comparatively to some other very top end streamers. But it can be done. It's just I don't have the knowledge on it. And it's like every single time that I like learn stuff, I try and like work on doing it. You know, like I'm like learning stuff all the time on like things on how to like make the stream better and make things better. So Mixer paid Ninja to come on their platform and stream there. Yeah, I'm sure like that's a smart thing to do. I actually tried Mixer in the very beginning when I very first started, I think, but they weren't really mobile friendly. Ideally, I think that works good from Twitter too. Yeah, so I don't have anything set up from Twitter. It's crazy to see how well my channel does and how limited I'm actually operating at, to be honest with you. Like I think about that, I'm like, man, like the channel could be so much better. There could be so much more done with it and still having, but still the channel does pretty good. So I'm a little bit spoiled in that regard. Cause it's a lot, chat. Like doing this and running it successfully. Like you guys wonder like why I haven't been on as much and stuff like that. It's just it takes a lot of effort, and a lot of times like it just goes so like people have no idea like what goes on in the background to get it to this point. And I was like a lucky one, if that makes sense. So like people have it much harder than me. And I was lucky. So it's just a lot. It's like a full-time job, but you're like not even getting close to paid working a full-time job. You know what I mean? Like this to me is it's more fun for me to be able to do this, especially like chatting and interacting with you guys. Like that's like fun to me. It's definitely not about the money. Like I think it's funny when people are like, oh, like you meant like the time like like my channel does really well. And the time and effort and energy that I've put into the channel, I would make more money working at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, I would be paid more. And I have a really, in the eyes of successful YouTube, I have, like, a successful YouTube channel. So, yeah. So Mixer's streaming platform owned by Microsoft. Doing awesome. Stay enjoying the game. Not too much on this. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so I have heard of Elgato. Elgato is more of a like you said, a streaming service. It's like it's the processor on it is what it is. Is it Elgato? Which Elgato I have heard really good things about Elgato. Thanks, Squeaky. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so once you're getting paid by the platform, then you do what they want to, stay true and be happy. Yeah, man, I almost had a situation with that because I was working on a thing with SG themselves. And yeah, so I kind of worked on that. Like I'm good with just being able to kind of do whatever the heck I want on my stream. Like I haven't gotten to the point to where I'm like swearing and stuff like that. So I'm still pretty good about stuff like that, but I want to give unfiltered advice. I think is the biggest thing, especially when it comes to like spending and stuff like that. Like I don't want to be held accountable or held like to where I have to do X or have to do that. Like I just want to give like real, honest, unfiltered advice on different things. You can stream on my computer. It's pretty decent. A few people I watch use it. So I am technically I am streaming on my computer, but I can't use their I can't use BlueStacks. BlueStacks isn't compatible. So that's how they do it. How's the book deal going? To be honest with you, I haven't really been working on it much, Pink, to be perfectly frank. Is it still a thing? Yeah, I think it's still a thing. It's still a thing. My focus hasn't been on that too much. Think. Yeah, I've been pretty involved with my Toastmaster stuff, has been keeping me busy. So I've actually been like writing speeches and doing speeches. So that's been keeping me busy. But that's been the gist of it. So somebody, that's so funny. Oh, see, loots are working, Pink. There it does. I think, or somehow loots worked. Maybe that was just their advertisement. See, this is also like another thing too. It's like I almost want to just, like, I don't even know if I've even received any money from loots, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think if like loots has even paid me out anything. I don't even know what's going on with that. I tried logging into my loots today to figure out what the deal is with them. But I feel like everybody's just like trying to like get on things. All right, so you're on the last level of season 1. You have no 5 stars. Any advice? Gabby 1946 has a video on that. I think a few people have videos on that. I don't know off the top of my head. And the book was on, by the way, the book was on like leadership. Somebody asked me and had thought that I had a lot of good information on leadership and wanted to get my insight on leadership. Does anything happen here except answering the chat? So Nerd, normally I play the game, but the issue is that my screen capture is not working. So definitely it does. This is not common. Which, I mean, I can try, and I'm playing right now at the moment. Let me see. Yeah, see, look. I'll show you guys. So I'm playing at the moment, but it's just gonna knock it off. It's been kicking me out. You can see it's like running all slow. That's so crazy because it's like not. It's lagging on your guys' end, but it's not lagging on my end at all. Yeah, so normally this is what's supposed to happen, but who knows anymore. One day, chat, we will have a successful stream. One day. You just capture my face just fine. Oh, so Loots works for you now. That's so funny. Yeah, Pink, it wasn't working. I think it was down. Yeah, it doesn't like me. And you know what? Too, it might be even just my phone. Feed the hamsters. Right, Terrence? See, it's all like froze. There it is. That's all we get. This is exactly why, chat, that I've been just hanging out with just you guys. That's funny. The one I linked is a good one. You play in it. That's funny. I didn't even do that. That was Lutz. Lutz recommended that. I'm using Streamlabs OBS. So right now, Jimler, it's not Streamlabs OBS that's having an issue. Like my Streamlabs is doing awesome. Wow, look at this. Lutz is really getting on. See, I don't know how I feel about Lutz now, chat. Lutz is definitely getting kind of aggressive. Okay, so thanks for streaming. Oh, thanks, Pink. That's funny. Yeah, maybe year 2060. Yeah, I don't know. So right now, there's nothing wrong with my internet. I have no drop frames. The stream is running perfect. The stream is running amazing. So like this whole stream is gonna actually show up, but it's my actual network with my phone that is having the issue. So, but Jimler, I did use OBS Studio to begin with before, and then I switched to Streamlabs OBS. Oh, that's Lutz. Yeah, talking about loot chest. Nope, that's Lutz. Yeah, it's in the description of the video. You can do that, and it supports the stream. Which it's funny because it like supports the stream, but I don't know if I don't know if I've even like gotten any money from Lutz. Maybe they're like, holding out on me. I don't even know what's going on with Lutz, to be honest with you. So chat, I think I'm just gonna answer a few more questions and probably head out, and then I'm gonna try. So like I told you guys, I'm in the process of moving here real soon. So I gotta figure out all that. I don't know how much I'll be able to be on my green screen coming up. So that might take some time before I'm back on my green screen. Who knows? And I've been spending a ton of time at my girlfriend's house, which chat I made it official with the girl. If you guys remember, I don't know who's watching that remembers that I ended up in the emergency room on a first date. Yeah, so we're like officially dating. So I've been spending a ton of time at her house and there. So I'll probably try and figure all that out. My face is directly over the chat. Oh, okay. Oh, that stinks, Joan. How do I feel about Ares as a tank? Don't see much in the game. Ares was super relevant, but there's been so many good blue heroes that came out. But Ares is still a decent tank. Yeah, Air server is a weak server. Maybe TeamViewer quick support, because you only need to show content on the phone, and TeamViewer does that. But you're gonna... Okay, so TeamViewer... I can look that up, Jimsler. Let me look this up real quick. It's called TeamViewer. Yeah, which is weird, because Air server, it never gave me any issues. Try it now, easy use, free for private use. It never gave me any issues before. But it's been kind of a jerk lately. So 1 seat, 1 session. Yeah, so they charge like $50 a month. Let me see what free does. For personal use, I wonder. I'll have to do some research and see if I can use TeamViewer with YouTube. Yeah, so it's saying that it's not the best. It's kind of choppy to stream. Yeah, and then your ID will get flagged for commercial use. So TeamViewer wants to try and charge me $50 a month. So I'm definitely not gonna do that. I'll tell you that. I gotta find a different screen capture. All right. Could they just be working on the 5G in your area? Maybe, Terrence. It's at my buddy's house. I'm dog sitting till Wednesday, so no, she doesn't play. She doesn't play. So TeamViewer, installing computer, and then phone TeamViewer quick support. Okay. Jim, if you could do me a favor, like if you have it all set up and you stream, if you could let me know how it works with Empires and Puzzles and just leave a comment on this video after it's finished, I'd appreciate it. Because I'm definitely not going to spend $50 a month on a viewer if it requires that, because this might count as commercial. Remember to send her an e-pite if she reaches level 10. You could. I know, right? I should. I'm like, here, take this code. So Edith, I'm gonna make a video on them. What kind? What? Miki would just be for Titans. All right, chat. Thanks. I really appreciate that Gemler. Thank you so much. Yeah, and just make sure you leave it in the comment. I really appreciate that. Thanks. Well, thanks everybody. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. Sorry it was not a typical stream. It was definitely an awkward stream. And hopefully I'll try and get it set up. I'll probably try and stream at her house. Tell us about the dog. You guys want to see the dog? I gotta let the dog out anyways. Give me a sec. This is like bonus footage. You guys get to see the dog attack me. Hold on. I'm gonna get the dog. Give me a second. I'll grab the dog for you guys. He's probably gonna be chewing on the cords and everything. It's like a big puppy. I'm pretty sure the dog weighs more than my daughter. Hold on. You wanna come say hi? Okay. All right. Here, come here. He's trying to figure it out. He's struggling. What? You guys see him? Oh, he's clicking on everything. Come here, Apollo. Up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up. Oh. What is that? He bites a lot too. He does like a lot of puppy bites. He's actually being like semi-calm. He's trying to eat the phone cord now. Stop. Stop. Get that out of your mouth. It's like literally having a kid. Apollo, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? 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 He's like being surprisingly calm. I don't know what his deal is. I'm used like this thing is like he's like a little terror, dude. Oh no, he's definitely teething 100%, but he's a terror. Like he's like you guys can ask like Liv about ask Liv next time she's on, like ask Liv about the puppy and see what she says, because she was like the dog just kept on like attacking her feet. It was so funny. Alright. Needs toys. Yeah, he's got tons of toys. Kids take longer to potty train, right? No, he's actually. Ow! Don't bite me. He's potty trained. Stop. Go. Now he's like biting my hands. He's gonna bark at me in a second. Okay. Thanks for sticking it out even with the technical issues. Thanks, Big. I appreciate that. He's chewing on a coin now. Don't eat that. What'd you do with that? Alright, he's trying to eat a quarter. Okay. Yeah, he is super cute. His name is Apollo. Yep, Apollo. Don't bite me. Alright guys, I'm gonna take him out for a walk. And then I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. So you guys have an awesome day.